Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praise be to the Most High Yahweh in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shah. And I'm going to speak through the Holy Spirit. Kahalayim la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. And double honors to the big brother. You already know, of Great Millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayatah Dawadah. This your Hakarab coming at you with a quick one. And it should be fairly quick. I just want to bring this out because, hey, my spirit, my spirit be vexed every day. But my spirit became to be exceedingly vexed this morning. Because I was laying down, and my old lady, my wife, she was watching some on TV, but she ain't never seen it before. So she just clicked it on just to be clicking it on. And I'm laying in bed I'm waking up, and then you see this little new show, this little Judge Matthis shit. And I don't watch TV. I watch movies that I can pick to watch. Because I don't watch TV because they always got this weird shit on it. I only watch movies of my picking. And it ain't finna have no sodomite shit up in it. And if it do, it's getting clicked off quick. But this shit came on. What you see right here. And I saw some abominable shit and it vexed me. It vexed the shit out of my spirit, man. But I'm going to get into these scriptures. But this guy is supposed to stand for some righteousness. You didn't saw him on this little court thing and shit, criticizing people and passing judgment on people and doing all this shit. But he's supposed to stand for righteousness. He's supposed to stand for some moral integrity. But here it is, you got a sodomite for a son? And then he doing what? This is what he doing. This is what he doing. What it says right here. Judge Matthis hopes his son, Greg's, or whatever the fuck his name is, coming out story will help fight. What it says will help fight ABC 3130 discrimination. So he with this. See? He's not against this. He's all for it. But he's supposed to be a judge that stand for some moral integrity. See? This is just a worldly motherfucker and the Most High go kill him. All them, Most High, they already marked. They marked. Most High go kill him. But let me read it again. Judge Matthis hopes his son's Greg's coming out story will help fight ABC 3PO discrimination. Huh? He's for this. He's all for it. And that's why the Most High said he only coming to save a remnant of our people. The rest of y'all, man, y'all got a bad rap. It's a horrible judgment that y'all gonna receive. See, this is absolutely disgusting. But let me pull this up.
Greg is very savvy, so much like me. Greg and Elliot, they've been together 5 years.
Wait. What did he just say? This is his son right here to the right. And I'm going to say it like this. Both Israelites. Look at these wicked ass motherfuckers. You motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourself. Ain't nothing but walking charcoal. Both of you motherfuckers are the walking dead. Look at these abominable motherfuckers. This shit vexed the shit out of my spirit when I seen this shit this morning, man. Should no man wake up and you fucking happen to look at the TV and then you see two dudes on here Funny as shit. That's why I don't watch TV. That's why I don't watch that regular ass shit, man. Man, let me take it back. Look at this bullshit.
At least for a little while. Greg is very savvy, so much like me. Greg and Elliot, they've been together 5 years.
What did he just say? This is his son to the right, and this is another brother to the left. Both Israelites, damn sodomites. But what did he just say? He just said his son Greg is a lot like him. And him and this dude been together for 5 years. He's all for it. Ain't he supposed to be a judge to, wasn't he supposed to be raising his child up with righteous judgment? Telling him the things that he's supposed to be doing and not doing? Telling him the things what's going on in society is not cool, and that shit is not cool. Shouldn't he have been raising his son up with some moral integrity? Now, how in the fuck is you gonna say I'm raising my son with some moral integrity when he like this? You motherfuckers gonna get put to death, man. Straight up. But let's go into these scriptures and let's see what we can pull out these scriptures on this. Cause this shit, man, hey, shit got me vexed. Let's see what we can find. Let's go into the scriptures. Let's see what we can pull out. Let's go first. Let's go to matter of fact, you know what? Let's go here first. It's a damn shame. And you see why a lot of our people, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. Isaiah 3 and chapter 9. Slakia 3 and chapter 9. Slakia 3, chapter 3 and verse 9. Isaiah 3 and 9. The show of their countenance. What it says? The show of their countenance do witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Do they look like they hiding it? These motherfuckers taking trips together, doing all kind of abominable acts together, man. See, but if you a judge, ain't you supposed to be telling them this is the true judgment? What Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua say? This is the judgment. Fuck the judgment according to the ways of this world, because the judgment according to the ways of the world ain't shit. See? So we gonna speak the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And what is his judgment? But let me first finish reading this. The show of their countenance do witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their souls. What it says? Destruction unto their soul. For they have rewarded evil unto themselves. See? So you ain't supposed to be saying, because my son, man, look, I'll be praying every day, may Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua take his lights out, put his lights out. That's what I'll be saying. See? But what the word of Yahweh say? Woe unto their souls. He didn't say it's all good with them. He said destruction unto them. For they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Meaning these abominable acts that our people commit, you asking for something to happen to you, and you asking for something very evil to happen to you. You asking for it, and they gonna get it. They gonna fucking get it, man. Because what the Most High say? Let's go here. Deuteronomy 23 and verse 1. Let's go down to 17. What it says? Deuteronomy 23 and 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Our women should not be whores. Most High making it plain and simple. Your women of your nation, y'all should not be whores. And that's only right. He's telling you right. And what else he say? Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. So he telling you Israelite men, hey, you can't be no sodomite. Period. But what do you see right here? You see two sodomites. Judge Matthis' son on the right-hand side with the red thing on his head, with the red fucking tie-down on his head, with a damn smile on their face. What you niggas smiling for? You some abominable niggas that need to be, your lights need to get put out. Period, point blank. And you will have some sisters looking at them, and if you're not looking at their body language, you're seeing, okay, wait, something ain't right with them. If you sit back and look at them, look at them brothers, them dudes ain't right, man. Them dudes they walking charcoal. Put it like that. They are the walking dead. And what they say? Deuteronomy 23:17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You should not be no sodomite. And if Judge Matthis was teaching his children right, you should have been teaching your son, look, you get you a wife, have you some children, and you love your wife and you love your children. You don't say it's okay. Your son tell you he's a sodomite, and then you say it's okay. You go get with him to try to help him fight against ABC3PO discrimination. Motherfucker ain't right, man. And this is a disgrace to our heritage, to us as a nation of people. This is a disgrace. But let me read it again before I move on. Deuteronomy 23:17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. So our women should be no whores, and our sons and the men of our nation should be no damn sodomite. This is the judgment of the Most High. These people wicked as hell, man. But let's go here. Let's grab this. 2 Peter. 2 Peter chapter 2. Let me see. I'll start at 5. 2 Peter 2 and 5. And spared not, matter of fact, let's go up and read it. Verse 4. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, and who is this talking about? It's talking about us. Ain't no angels sinned against the Most High. So it's talking about us. But cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness. So if Judge Matthis is supposed to have been a judge of righteousness, what are he supposed to have been doing? Well, shouldn't he have been teaching his son righteousness? Shouldn't he have been a preacher of righteousness? But he telling him, his son, it's okay for you to be a sodomite. Most of our people, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. A preacher of righteousness, bring in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. They was ungodly. These two individuals right here is ungodly. Period, point blank. And what? And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. That's what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. The Most High burnt them off the map. Take your ass over there right now. Go to Sodom and Gomorrah and see. It's still laying in ashes right now. Don't nothing growing there. Ain't no grass growing over there. Ain't no fruit trees growing over there. It's all ash. Sulfur ash all over the place. You pick up a rock and put a lighter to it, it's gonna ignite with a blue flame. See? But our people over here, you don't know. They don't know nothing. Well, take your ass over there and you will see the evidence of what Yahweh did. See? Bottom line, both y'all people, they unbelievers. And they all wicked. And they're going to get that judgment too. But let me read it again. 2 Peter 2 and verse 6. And turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example. What was it made? It was made as an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And what they say? And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. So what did he say? He was seeing this shit that they was doing, and it was vexing his spirit. And he was hearing these things that was being done, or what they was talking about, and it was vexing his spirit. So what those of us that's returning back to Yahweh Shema Shah, are we supposed to say, oh, ain't nothing wrong with that? Or are our spirits supposed to be vexed when you see this? Our spirit's supposed to be vexed when we see this, man. And we supposed to speak highly against it. We supposed to speak against it. Matter of fact, what did the Most High say? Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Let's grab that. Let's grab this real quick. Let me see. Let's grab this. Let me go to Sirach right quick, and I'm going to pull it out my sword right quick. Let me go to Sirach. Sirach 15 first. See, we supposed to be vexed. What it says? Sirach 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination. And this is an abomination right here. See? And what it says? The Lord, matter of fact, Slakia. Let me go here. That's finished. But let me go here. Leviticus. Let me see. What it says? Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. So what the Most High say this acts, these kind of acts are? He says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. Period, point blank. Going back to Sirach 15 verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination. So this is an abomination. Man laying with man. That's an abomination. And what did he say? The Lord hateth all abomination. And they that fear Yahweh love it not. So we don't love it. We hate it. See? Let me grab this one. Sirach 17 and verse, what is that? Let me see. 15? It's like it. That's 21. Where you at? Sirach 17 and... Damn, I ain't read that in a while. Where is that at? Slakia. And 26. Sirach 17 and 26. What did he say? Turn again to the Most High, Yahweh, and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health. And hate what? And hate thou abomination vehemently. So he told us what? Have a pure hatred for our people that's like this. And not only hating them, but also hate the acts that they commit. See? Because the Most High do. He don't only hate the acts that the things that they doing. He hate them too. See? And they go receive their judgment. They gonna receive their judgment for that. Crooked as hell, man. Crooked as hell, man. Crooked as hell. Let's go here. Let's go to Jude. Man, it's just absolutely fucking disgusting, man. That shit vexed my spirit this morning, man. Really vexed me, man. Really vexed me. Jude 1, and I'm going to start at 7. What it says? Jude 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And what is that vengeance? What is that vengeance of eternal fire? You're gonna be left. You're not gonna be saved. You're gonna be left right here to see them nuclear ordinances burn your ass. You're gonna be left. And what it says, and they was doing what? They giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh. So what was they doing? Let's go to Genesis real quick. Genesis. Let's go to 19th chapter. And we're going to go down to make it snappy to point 5. And they called unto Lot. As a matter of fact, let's go up some. Let's go up some. Should I start from the top? Yeah, I'll start from the top. Genesis 19:1. And there came 2 angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face towards the ground. And he said, Behold, now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go on your ways. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned into him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before lying down, before they laid down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round about, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. All the people from every quarter. And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after them, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold, now I have 2 daughters, which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they into the shadow of my roof. So what he says, man, look, don't do nothing to them. Do something to these women. Go ahead, you can have these women. See? And this was before us, but guess what? Our people had this same spirit upon them. Let's go to Judges. Let's go to Judges right quick. Judges, the 19th chapter. And let's go down to the 11th verse I'm going to start at. Just to make it hit the point. And when they were by Jebus, the day was far spent. And the servant said unto his master, Come, I pray thee, and let us turn into this city of the Jebusites, and lodge in it. And his master said unto him, We will not turn aside hither into the city of a stranger, that is not of the children of Israel. We will pass over to Gibeah. And he said unto his servant, Come, and let us draw near to one of these places, to lodge all night in Gibeah or in Ramah. And they passed in the way, and they passed and went their way. And the sun went down upon them when they were by Gibeah, which belonged to Benjamin. And they turned aside thither, to go in and to lodge in Gibeah. And when he went in, he sat him down in a street of the city. For there was no man that took them into his house to lodging. And behold, there came an old man from his work out of the field at evening, which was also of Mount Ephraim. And he sojourned in Gibeah but the men of the place were Benjamites. And when he had lifted up his eyes, he saw a wayfaring man in the street of the city. And the old man said, Whither goest thou? And whence comest thou? And he said unto him, We are passing from Bethlehem, Judah, towards the side of Mount Ephraim. From thence am I. And I went to Bethlehem, Judah, but I am now going to the house of Yahweh, and there is no man that receiveth me to house. Yet there is both straw and provender for our asses, and there is bread and wine also for me, and for thy handmaid, and for the young man which is with thy servants. There is no want of anything. And the old man said, Peace be with thee. However, let all thy wants lie upon me, only lodge not in the street. So he brought him into his house, and gave provender unto his asses, and they washed their feet, and did eat and drink. Now as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, Benjamites, certain sons of Belial, wicked ass motherfuckers, beset the house round about, and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thy house, that we may know them. And the man, the master of the house, went out unto them, and said unto them, Nay, my brethren. Who is he talking about? He said this to other Benjamites. Nay, I pray you, do not so wickedly, seeing that this man is coming to my house. Do not this folly. Behold, here is my daughter and a maiden, and his concubine. Them I will bring out now, and humble ye them, and do with them what seemeth good unto you. But unto these men do not so vile a thing. It is a vile act that you are doing. See? And you're going to receive the judgment of the evil of your doing. But see, this so-called Judge Matthis, he should be telling his son these judgments, that this is a vile act. This is abominable. You should not be doing this. This is what he should be telling him. But actually he should be telling both of them that, hey man, y'all are Israelites. Y'all are men. Go get you a woman. Stop this vile thing you're doing. But he's not. He's supporting him. See? And if you're in support of this, you're going to receive this. Let's go to Romans 1. And the point is 32, but I'm going to start at verse 26. For this cause, Yahweh gave them up to vile affections. This is a vile act right here. Very abominable. And he said, what for this call? Yahweh gave them up to vile affections. Why? Because you are the reprobates. You are the 2/3 of our people. You're predestined for damnation. That's it. And what did it say? For this cause Yahweh gave them up into vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. This act is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lust one towards another, disgusted. Men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of the error which was met. And what is the recompense of the error which was met? And this goes to Judge Matthis, his son, and all them that's in agreement with this. What it says, Romans 1 and 32. Who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of, you see it? You see it. Not only do the same, what it says, not only them that do the same, but these people that have pleasure in them that do them. If you take pleasure in this right here and you don't speak against it, guess what you're going to receive? You're going to receive the judgment too. You're going to receive the judgment too. See? Matter of fact, let me run here right quick. Let me read this. Let's go to 1 Samuel. Because what is he supposed to be doing? He's supposed to be telling his son. You're supposed to be telling him what he can do and what he's not supposed to be doing. Let's go down to 13. I'm going to go straight to the point. 1 Samuel 3 and verse 13. Matter of fact, I started 12. In that day I will perform against Eli all things which I have spoken concerning his house. When I begin, I will also make an end. For I have told him that I will judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knoweth, because his sons made themselves vile, and he restrained them not. So what's going to happen to his son and this other Israelite and Judge Matthis? What's going to happen to them? They are reprobates. They are predestined for damnation. See? And he didn't say nothing. What, do he seem like he be speaking against it? No, he's for it. And his son committed an abominable act, a vile act, and he's not speaking against it. He's all for it. So he's going to receive the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. See, let's grab this right quick. Proverbs, the 19th chapter. And let's go down to 28. Straight to the point. It says what? Straight to the point. An ungodly witness scorneth judgment. Is he a real judge? No, he a judge of this world. He's not a judge of one of the judges of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. See? Because why? It says what? An ungodly witness. He's an ungodly witness. He witnessing these things, these vile acts that his son is doing, and he's not speaking against it. He's all for it. So he is this ungodly witness. And what he do? He scorneth at judgment. He scorneth at the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity, meaning they eat iniquity up. That's all they do. They eat it up. What it says? Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the backs of fools. See, judgment is, you already know what it said the judgment of Yahweh is on these people, man. Let's grab this one. Just a couple more, and I'm going to end it off. Let's grab this one. 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 9. Shit vexed my soul, man. Vexed the shit out of me, man. Because we supposed to be Israelite men. We ain't supposed to be like this. And those of our people that want to be like that, I already read the judgment you're going to receive. So be prepared for it. 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 9. Now know ye not that the unrighteous shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Meaning ain't no salvation for you. Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminates, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So what did it say? You're not going to receive the kingdom. You're not getting salvation. It's not for y'all. Through. Absolutely through, man. And I'm going to end off with this one. Let's go to 1 Peter 4 and verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly, these two are ungodly, and the sinners appear? They're not going to appear because salvation ain't for them. And I'm going to end it off there. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halaim La Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Rakah. And it's your baby brother Yahakarab, ending up for proclaiming a small portion of the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Why Bible Ball? Why Bible Ball? Why Bible Ball? And shalom to the repentant Israelites.